Welcome to the very last episode in this series called Creating Your Executive Brand. I am excited to close this thing out. I hope that you have had so much fun going through this. I hope you've had as much fun as I have bringing it to you. So let's go ahead and jump into this very last episode. How in the heck do you know you have a high-performance executive brand? You know, we've talked about why an executive brand matters. We've talked about what an ideal brand looks like, right? And we even looked at someone who we consider to have an ideal executive brand. We've talked about common pitfalls and reasons why we wouldn't have a really good executive brand. Now today I want to talk about how you know you actually have a high-performance executive brand. We don't want to have any type of executive brand. We don't have low performance. We want to have high performance. We're high performers. We're high achievers. So how do we know our brand is there? Well, the short answer, the easiest answer is this. You're getting results in your role. You're having impact in your role. And as a result of that, you're getting your bonus. You're being talked about relative to promotion. And you're getting your raise. So you're generating results and having impact in the business, which is being rewarded and acknowledged by the organization. That's how you know. It's pretty simple. We try to make this stuff very complex, but at its core, it's that you're delivering the results that the company's asking of you, and they're acknowledging it by rewarding you financially and through additional roles and responsibilities. It's that simple. Okay? When you have a high-performance executive brand, the company is benefiting. It's benefiting from your brand. It's benefiting from you leading at that executive level, doing it in a way that only you can, using your gifts and talents, and adding value in a way that they've defined. They see you understanding what they're asking, they see you doing it, and then they're rewarding you for it. I know you thought I was going to give you something way more impactful and mind-blowing, but I promise the simplest concepts are typically the true answer. And this is the true answer. The key is that you've got to add value. The key to all of this, the key to your brand, is that you've got to add value as defined by the organization. If the company is rewarding you, they are saying, keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. We love what you're doing. We love what you're putting out. We appreciate how you're doing it. You're doing it relative to our core values. You're doing it relative to the culture that we have in the organization. You're doing it in all the right ways. Keep doing it. Right? So what I want you to do is I want you to think about this. I want you to think about a favorite product that you use on a regular basis. Maybe you drink soft drinks. I don't drink soft drinks, but let's pretend I do. I may have one every now and then, but I really don't. So let's pretend you have a favorite soft drink, okay? Now, if I'm going to have a soft drink, which is rare, but if I'm going to have one, it's going to be a Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. That's my soft drink if I ever am going to have one, okay? Well, why do I like Dr. Pepper? Why is it that if I ever decide to have a soft drink, that's what I'm going to pick up? Well, every time I have a Dr. Pepper, it's always the same flavor. I can count on it to be the same flavor, the highest level of quality, and it's dependable, right? The quality is there, and the flavor and what I'm looking for is going to be there as well. I can count on it. I can depend on it being what I want it to be when I finally decide I'm going to have a soft drink. And for me, there's really no other option. Yes, there are 1,000 other soft drinks out there. I don't want them. I want the Dr. Pepper, okay? What is it for you? What brand are you thinking of? The quality is always there, the flavor, the taste, what you're looking for, you can count on it to deliver when you're seeking that out. And because you can count on it, there's really no other option. That is your drink of choice, okay? The key that you just walk through here in your brain about that soft drink or that brand or whatever you want to sub in there if you don't drink soft drinks, maybe it's wine or a beer, whatever, tea, whatever the answer is, the point is that the quality and dependability and the fact that there's no other option but that drink is exactly what you want to have relative to your brand. That's their brand, and you want to take those same characteristics and you need your brand to be at that same level. What does that mean? That means that when the company looks at you, they know that you show up with a level of quality, dependability, and that there really is no other option for the role. You are it. You are the best of the best. Every time they need something, they're going to think of you when it comes to that category or that classification. Just like you think about that drink, okay? That's where you want to be. And when they're doing that, that's how you know your executive brand is on point, okay? If at any point that you don't become in demand, or you're in demand now, but you start to lose favor, you better check your brand. You better check your brand. And it's just like a brand new soft drink that came out on the market. People are going to go try it. If there's a brand new up and coming leader, and you've seen this 1,000 times, people are going to get excited about the newness, right? And they're going to go check them out. It doesn't mean that they don't appreciate your quality or dependability and that you've shown up and delivered. It doesn't mean that at all. There's some newness there, but you need to check yourself. Are they changing? Are they growing? Are they bringing in new ideas, trends, industry changes, impacts that the economy is having? Are they learning and pivoting and doing things that you haven't yet learned or pivoted, that now you need to adjust your brand to stay relevant? Right? That's the other key thing. If you are in demand and in favor and all of a sudden you fall out of that, you need to ask yourself why. Be it because it's another person generating it instead, or there's no one else, but they're just not turning to you like they should or they used to. You've got to go look in the mirror. There is something that's happening. Either, something happened within your brand and you pivoted off of your brand a little bit and you got to get back on track. Or there are changes that are happening internally, externally in the industry or in the economy as a whole, and you're not keeping up with that and modifying your brand accordingly. Okay? And so you got to have gut checks. If they're coming to you right now, you're earning your bonus, you're getting talked about for promotion, and you're getting raises, the company is saying, I love what you got. Keep giving it to me. You are the soft drink of choice, right? That's how you know you've got a great executive brand. If they are not coming to you and saying that, if they used to come to you and now they're not, your brand is lacking, you need to pivot. And you need to go back and look at the 3 things we've talked about. Are you leading at the executive level? Are you applying specific key executive leadership strategies that are expected across all executives? There are common ones. Are you applying them? Are you doing it in a way that highlights your gifts, talents, and abilities, making it uniquely you? And then are you adding value as defined by the organization? It is a must. You must add value as defined by the organization, not by you. And the company, the organization will change how it defines value, and you've got to keep up with that. Okay? There is probably the most simplified answer that you ever expected, but I promise you it's the truth. And if you will put plans in place to gut check yourself on all of these things, your brain is going to continue to evolve and grow as it should, just like you're going to continue to evolve and grow. And you'll continue to be looked upon with favor. You'll continue to move through the ranks like you want to move because your brand is exactly where it needs to be, and it's affording you the opportunity to do all the things that you want to do. Okay? It's that simple. So that's how you know if you have a high-performance executive brand, and that's also how you know if you used to have one and maybe now you don't, and how to get it back on track. Fair enough? All right, this is the last week, so go grab that workbook, do the exercises in there. If you haven't already, get it. Do the exercises. I promise they're going to help you. Really, today, you need to figure out a process and a routine that you're going to use to gut check your brand. That's the whole point. You got to gut check that brand. If you are ready to talk to somebody, you want help with your brand, that's what we're here for. That's exactly what we do here at Legend Leaders. I work with women on a regular basis. It is exactly what I exist to do here on this planet, I believe, is to help women just like you create and strengthen their high-performance executive brand. It would be such an honor to be able to support you in that world and in that space. So if you'd like to learn more, if you just have some questions, please hit the link at the end of this episode. Give us a call, schedule a call with us. We would love to connect with you. I would love to learn more about you and be able to support you and walk alongside you on this journey to get you right where you want to be. Okay? As always, go and be legendary.